Hello, Leo. This is Razzi from Spirit Blossom Psychics. What a great pleasure to connect with you. Leo, the ruler of the heart. It is your Tarotscope for the week of 7/7/2019. And I'm very excited to be here for you. Please remember to like, to share, to make any comment, and to share your comments. And please smash that subscribe button so you can keep getting the Tarotscopes from Spirit Blossom Psychics. I'm very glad to be here for you. Let's dive deep into your future for your week, your future. So what I'm seeing this week is that in terms of relationship, things kind of level out. You have moments of epiphany. If you're in a relationship, you have moments of epiphany with the person that you love, or you have moments of where you just really don't get each other. It's either I'm really, oh, I love you, baby, you're the best, or where are you coming from? I don't get you. Know that this is the energy this week is going to be sort of, it does balance itself out, but you have polarities going on here. Not a surprise, because with Leo, polarities do often come into play. Being a fire sign and having both the characteristics of being very passionate and generous and warm-hearted, and on the flip side, being arrogant, stubborn, self-centered, lazy, and inflexible. Really, everything kind of balances out this week, because you have the, oh, I love you, you're so wonderful, and passion, and then the sense of laziness and misdirection, and I don't really want to see your point of view, and that's okay. The only problem is that I do see it bleeding over a little bit into your career. And when it comes to career, there's going to be moments where you have issues with work. You have issues with people that you are your boss or your co-workers or work situations. Breathe, let it go. Don't let your ego take over. Don't let your stubbornness take away what is actually a pretty good situation for you right now. Career-wise, it's a good time for you to learn a new skill, to dive into something new. Not yet, though. Figure it out what you want. What do you want? And how do you know what you want? Because you, Leo, ruler of the heart, you're passionate about it. You're passionate about your life. You're passionate, but remember, let this passion take you from the beginning to the end, because oftentimes you're great at starting. I love that you are going into it, you're enthusiastic and you're gung-ho, and then as you're moving through whatever you're learning or doing, it kind of peters off and it takes you a while to finish it off. Have the kind of energy, which is discipline, where it takes you from the beginning to the end. Let's bookend it. Let's put some bookends in place for you, because start, finish, start, finish. You see what I mean? It's very important for you to be doing this right now in your life. I do see that there's something coming to an end for you, something coming to completion. I do feel like you are realizing the things that are not working for you. I don't see any huge financial challenges for you this week. Doesn't mean you shouldn't be prudent. I do see people coming forward to you with ideas around business, but not a good week to do it. For one thing, Mercury is in retrograde. And for another thing, they're not, the two of you ultimately are not in alignment in having the same vision for what you're doing. And there is an issue with people that are approaching you to be in business with you this week, if you're looking at partnering with someone, where they're not being entirely honest about their financial situation, or they're going to expect you to jump in and kick in the bulk of the work and means for this to happen. And if the partnerships are equal, make sure that you're very clear on the roles that you have if you're going into a business arrangement with someone. Not a good week to do it, though. This is just a time to talk about it. Look at it, talk about it, write it out, see how it resonates for both of you. And if you find that you have differences in the beginning, those differences only get bigger as you continue forward into business together. You feel your superpower this week is that you don't know that you can't do things, as in the card, the Fool. Fool doesn't know that he can't, so it doesn't stop him. But connected to that is a hanged man, which is the provision that I'm going to put in here, that just because you feel like you're bulletproof this week, you're actually not. It's not going to affect you this week, but the karma from this, the consequence from this comes back on you in the month of September 2019 in a big way. So be mindful of that. Be mindful of how things could boomerang on you, especially going into partnership. Love looks great for you this week. Just remember, a lot of love, a lot of patience. Don't let your ego insert itself. And if you do have a difference of opinion or an argument or disagreement with your loved one, with your beloved, step away. Also, if you're looking to be partnered with someone, this is actually not a great week to do it, because the energy of finding someone new long-term is not here. But if you're looking for short-term fun, fling, what have you, summer fling, it's a perfectly good week to do it. Just don't see it as a lifelong commitment, and don't take it for more than it is. That's your Tarotscope, beautiful Leo, for 7/7/19, the week of 7/7/19. Know that you're shining and radiating a lot of dynamic energy this week. A lot of people are going to be talking to you and be attracted to you. Use your discernment, set your ego aside, and make a decision from your pragmatism versus someone stroking your ego. Okay? That's awesome. Please do subscribe if you like what you're seeing. Please comment. I love your comments. I'm really pretty good about answering you directly. If you want to send me a message, you can fill out the contact form on my website, which is attached to the description of this scope. Many blessings. It's all about the love. Mwah. Catch you on the flip side.